Hi, thank you for being interested in the future of text in XR. It's a very exciting project. We've done the symposium now for 11 years. We have 3 books. This is the 3rd book. And this time we thought we should have an experience in VR. So the purpose of the project is to produce a fully readable XR version of the book in VR. You can get the book, well, the 2 books that are already available from futuretextpublishing.com. Reading the book should give people a sense that reading can be pleasant in these XR environments. Therefore, it is being made on a human scale, small, roughly the size of a physical book, that has added interactions and convenience, can be scaled, and so on. They should also find that looking around the book should be easy, finding stuff, a little bit of the digital magic, and then finally, if we have time and if we can do it, some more magical type interactions. The model for this is our macOS PDF Viewer reader, which you can download for free in the macOS App Store if you're a Mac user. It has specific interactions to show only specific text. None of this will be relevant for our XR version now, but I want you to be aware of where we're coming from. The document itself is a PDF with about 500 pages. It is augmented with Visual Meta. Visual Meta is a metadata standard we have developed. It's actually my PhD project. It's based on BibTeX, which is a typesetting system for academia. It can do what I think are all kinds of amazing things of encoding in the document. However, for this prototype project, if you have knowledge of how to deal with PDFs, great, then we can maybe use this. Maybe this could be parsed in different ways and given, but we can also cheat. We can do this as PDFs, either as a PDF or even as JPEGs if we have to. Please look at the next few images to see, well, slides to see what you feel. So I'm giving you a few links. This presentation I'm giving here will be available as a PDF online, so you can get these links. So you can have a look at the book as it is now. And also the link on top is where your project, if you're going to be working on this, will be available from. There will be a link in the normal PDF that people can click on and they go there and boom, it's in VR. Most of the pages look like this. Some of the pages have images, which can be photographs, graphs, or even small murals like here. The basic frame interaction, which is task 2, task 1 is just to get a stack of JPEGs or the PDF into the VR environment, but the task 2, once we have that, is interaction with the frame. This is going to let people choose to have a really nice viewing angle for this, so you can think of it as a magic book floating in space. What we're thinking about currently is primarily with hands, but maybe also with controllers. None of this is going to be laser as in far away. It's going to be, as I keep saying, human scale, meaning if you grab right and left, you move the book around. If you grab the top or the bottom, then you can turn it like you would turn a laptop screen, as you can see I'm mocking up here. Or if you do corners, then you scale it very much like you do in graphics programs. This is really, really key. If we get the book into VR and we have this interaction, we've gone really far. The next task is for people to be able to go through the document. And there's 2 levels of that. One is swiping your palm sideways to go from page to page, but then there's also swiping your palm either up or down. I'm not sure which. We're going to have to play with this to test. If you do that, instead of going to the next page, it'll go to the next section as indicated by having a level 1 heading. In the PDF, this is marked up, but we can also cheat if we're doing JPEGs and just having JPEG page so-and-so, brackets, heading level 1, whatever standard makes sense. This has been mocked up. You can see the video if you download the PDF to this. And this is the final thing. This is where we get into the magic area. But even if we only get the other ones where we have access to the document, scaling and placing the document, and then being able to go through it, we've done well. So in here, imagine you are reading and you come across an image, you literally pinch it out, something happens. It could be that the image goes really big, could be that it becomes a mural. We have a few examples that we did for the symposium, particularly the mural that Brendel built based on Bob Horn's work could be very amazing here, if possible. So from you, we want to see what VR project you've already done. We'll be using a Quest headset to check what you've done. Please also know this is a ridiculously low budget experiment. This is all coming out from our personal pockets. You will of course be very welcome to join the Future Text Lab community, whether you work on the project or not. We are an open community. You will be properly credited in the book, like all of us are. The book will be available for free in XR and PDF. It'll also be sold as a printed book on Amazon at cost. This is an entirely volunteer-driven project and community. Further, we want this to be coded properly. You can do Three.js or you can use the A-frame layer. You probably know more about this than I do. If you don't have my email, please feel free. My name is Frode, so my email address is frode@hegland.com. And please feel free to download the PDF version of this presentation, which should be in the comments of this video, but it's listed here as well. It's very exciting. What we're trying to do here is, we've talked a lot, now it's time to build something, and different people on the team are building different experiments, which are brilliant. Here is trying to build something very basic. So if you can contribute to it, that would be really, really good. Thank you again for having a look at this.